I'm blue, if I was green I would die. Wanna be a Jedi, gonna steal your french fries. Nom, 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 nom. Hello lovely people of the internet, I am the Breathing Canvas, and today I am finishing off my Midsummer Series with Changeling Blue Child. Let's get started! We're going to start with some blue contouring. I'm going to be taking some regular eyeshadow and applying that to my face. We're also going to put some of the shadow on the top because I can, and some structure to the nose. Going all the way down the sides, bring it up to the eyebrows, and we're going to do a little V on the tip of our nose to make it look like we have a cute little nymph nose. Next, we're going to prep our eyes by putting black eyeliner. Next, we're going to prep our eyes by putting black eyeliner all the way around. Now, it is time to channel your inner preteen self and slather blue shadow all over your eyelids with reckless abandon. I'm putting a bright sky blue on my bottom lid and bring that out to a really intense cat eye. You know when you think of things that were embarrassing in the past and it's kind of amplified? That's what we're doing right here. We are revisiting our horrible preteen makeup choices in a very amplified and horrifying way. For the cut crease, I'm going within the crease of my eye and going on top of that cat eye we created and elongating it even further, almost all the way to, well, not almost all the way to our hairline, but it's getting there. And we're also bringing it beyond the inner corner of our eye towards our tear ducts, going along that tear stain line, because that is going to go along with all the other arches that we're going to be creating later on in our face with all the fun details. And I'm doing this little detail on the bottom because a quick recap on fairy makeup basics. We did our contouring, we did our eyes and our cut crease, and now we're going to fill in our eyebrows with more blue, meaning that this is going to be nearly impossible to wash out later. To start filling your eyebrows as usual, taking your brush and bringing it along the grain of your eyebrows, or the direction the hair is going, bringing it up into little strokes, and then just going within the eyebrows. You don't want to draw on further or above, make them thicker. You just want it to be just the way that they are, because they are gorgeous the way they are. They are beautiful. The only place where I do kind of fill in a little bit more is on the arc of my eyebrow, that very top angular place. And what I like about the angle brush is that I can lay it flat and it goes along with that crescendo of my eyebrows. It's like that part of a roller coaster that slowly goes up and then goes. Now you're going to connect your eyebrow to your nose by drawing a thin line down the side of your nose going along the bridge. Man, we got roller coasters, we got bridges. What other kinds of transportation and architectural structures are we gonna find on our face? And we are almost ready to hand Smurf it off to her date for prom, but first we need to put on some lipstick. So, more white cream and eyeshadow. Everything that I'm using for today's look is either eyeshadow or white cream mixed in with blue eyeshadow. Don't feel like scraping off bits of your eyeshadow and butchering it. What you can do is take a blue popsicle and you will have some blue lips instantly. You could also smear that popsicle around your face, but I don't think it's gonna be pleasant. I almost forgot the eyeliner. Go ahead and draw an ordinary cat eye. And by ordinary, I mean a highly exaggerated one, because you thought the cat eye at first was too short, so you made it a bit longer. Turns out it was too long, and then you wanted to make sure the tip was really nice and tiny, so you go ahead and keep thickening it and adding it and making it even longer because you want it to be just right. And why am I doing that thing in the inner corner of my eye? It isn't like I really need to. I mean, I'm already doing the eyeshadow, so I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. Yeah, so not your ordinary cat eye, but still a cat eye. Alright guys, we are at halftime, so let's take a break and talk for a minute. Resist the urge to itch your face all over because it is itchy and it's not that the products are itchy, it's just having so much makeup on all these places, or it's like you have a little itch on your face and you don't want to do anything because it might mess something up, and then it just spreads. It's like, hey, let's make our whole face tickle and just we were also starting to see some of the some elements that we've seen in other character designs, like with the eyebrow crease thing. This is a very similar style to what Tiziana has for her double crown eyebrow cut crease thingamahoober wabba hoobity hoo. We're going to now move on, give our eyebrows some antenna and some curly swirly whirly sideburns. Wow! Congratulations, you are now an alien from the Hunger Games. The blue sideburns go back to Oberon and Puck. They had similar design. I wanted the Changeling child to be his own entity, his own character, but have influences on all the other characters. We don't even see him in the play. He's just mentioned in the beginning, and that is because for Oberon and Tiziana's banter. Just kind of watch from the sidelines being like, okay, your figures are weird, but do your stuff, figure it out. I'm not gonna be involved. You do you. From a distance, it looks like I didn't know when to stop filling in my eyebrows. These swirly whirlies do two things. It connects to the curly details in Oberon's tiara. Sorry, crown, men have crowns, not tiaras, but crowns. And also the curly swirliness of Titiana's crown, tiara, crown, tiara thing. But mostly it's just to add that whimsical, magical, enchanting look. For Oberon, we see Blue Child in the blue sideburns, and for Titiana, we kind of see it in the double nose eye thing. It's not that much of a symbolism, so what Titiana has is she has the blue dots coming down the forehead and nose, and that is what we're going to do next. Drawing circles, tiny circles on your face is impossible, so what I am doing is I am poking it in tiny little pieces and hoping that somehow it'll form into a nice circle shape. Yep, that is my makeup artist technique. And then we're gonna do this fun little detail on the lips because it looks cool. And no, not only does my face continue to itch, but now I don't feel like I can move my lips because there's powder all over it. And lastly, we're going to down and prep glitter. I'm also going to apply some glitter lotion to my lips because they're really dry. That is the only reason we're doing it. It's not because I'm obsessed with shimmer glitter. Last, we're going to add on some fairy dust. We're going to add a little bit of dots on the cheeks and on the jawline. You can't just do this by taking your paintbrush and dotting on the makeup, but what I'm going to be using is little bits of glittery confetti. This is actually punched out holes from my blue sequins that I got a year ago for my Ariel Flounder mashup. Click if you dare, it's from the old days. You may be wondering, is this painfully tedious? Yes. Is it worth it? What do you think? Yeah. And that's it. Really? Y'all gotta be tripping if you don't think I'm gonna add shimmer to this. Let's go! And that concludes my Midsummer series. If you want to check out the whole playlist, you can see a link at the end of this video as well as in the word box down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give that like button bloopity bloop. And if you have suggestions for any other videos, characters, or whatever that you want to see, make sure to leave that down in the box of words below the box of words down below. Thank you so much, and I will see all of you lovelies next time. Bye!